buddies. Oh, it's funny. You finna walk away. Oh, you finna walk away. You ain't got nothing to say now.
Like it's not.
You ain't got nothing to say? Stop doing this. Stop walking. Stop going your bed. Stop trying me. Stop doing this goofy stuff. Crazy. I'm pregnant. I'm finna forget you.
All right, CO, start the show.
What up? What up? It's the CO Show podcast, and the headphones are sounding great today. How y'all doing today?
Hey, I can hear shit.
That sounds like
Tiff, shots getting fired.
Tiffany
I got your
shade.
back. I got your back, sis.
How y'all doing? It's Monday evening.
Yep.
I'm doing
Gang,
great.
gang.
How you doing, sir?
Beautiful people. I'm doing well.
Ooh, I'm loving this energy. I'm loving this energy. You're
Shots
colorful
fired.
today, brother. I'm digging the colors.
Colorful.
Yes.
This thing went out. Anyway, Gigi did her thing today. Gigi was on the
Yeah.
radio today, y'all.
Whoop, whoop.
She did the entertainment news. She filled in on the radio.
Yes, y'all.
Walk us through it right quick, Gigi.
I was so excited. So y'all was just doing my thing as a regular intern, you know, just putting that grind in that work, you know, just praying for my time. And it presented itself today, y'all. So that means dreams do come true. And I know it might not be much to y'all, but it was major for me, man. I've been praying for something like this, opportunity like this. And shout out to Ferrari Simmons, shout out to Sue Solo, of course, program director, the whole Streets family. Like, everybody has helped in some way, shape, or form, especially my CO brother. I love you.
Nobody else.
Yes, they are. They all play a role. Like, everyone has played a very important role. So I appreciate you.
Trying to tell
Boy, bye.
All right,
Bye. But it was fun, though. It was lit. My long-winded ass, I had to learn to get straight to the point today.
Hey, shout out to Gigi, man. She gonna be all right. She did a pretty good job today.
Thank you,
Everybody,
brother.
nobody gets up there and just knocks it out
Kills
the park
it.
the first time. But for a first timer, I will say she sounded pretty good. I was mad because my phone, I'm out of storage.
So you
when I
couldn't
went to
even-
record, I was sitting in the car. I sat out there for like 20 minutes.
See, 'cause you
waiting
a
on
real
you to come
one.
on. But it is what it is,
Because
man.
you a real one.
Yeah, I tried to catch it. It said 5:45. I tried to time it to be in the car. I caught the ass end of what she was talking about.
But it's okay, because y'all,
okay.
it's the thought that count.
I tried.
It's the thought and the energy that count, baby.
It's a thought that count. So we're going to get right to the entertainment news today.
Somebody thought what they was doing was a good thing, but it's not. Or saying, rather.
Oh, we're going to get to that. But first, we're going to talk about the big dog, Nelly. Nelly had a beautiful girlfriend at one point.
Yeah,
I
he
feel
had.
like they've been together for like 10 years.
It was like 7, right?
They said 7 years,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
But they
she
was
said
on
they're
and
no
off.
longer together. And I saw Nelly jumped in the comments and said, we actually broke up in 2019, so it was 5 years. Nobody just knew.
Clarifying that shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you know that means he got a new chick somewhere.
Okay.
And she like, what?
She's like,
Excuse
nigga,
me?
what?
Are you
The
still talking to her?
timeline. The timeline ain't adding up, nigga. What's
But yeah,
up?
absolutely. So, man, it's all good,
Damn,
man.
that's bad. What you think the reason is, though? What's the tea? Come on, I know CO got a little.
I don't know any. It was new news to me when I saw it, just like everybody else. I did not know. I don't ever really see Nelly outside of when they do the whole Real Husbands of Hollywood. No, they're doing a new. They're shooting right now. They're doing a new season.
Liddy.
Yes, sir.
So I see him then. I know he was on some kind of festival that I was looking at the lineup. And I don't know if he's at the concert, the joint that's coming up on October 1st with the all the
with
legends.
Jeezy, Feed the Streets.
Jeezy, 2 Chainz.
No, I don't think
He's on
I don't think he's on that one.
Fabulous. You know what's crazy though? I was looking at that's my birthday, right?
Yay!
I was looking at the
shit.
lineup and I was like, man,
Yeah, that's
it's
a
like they
hellified
calling
lineup.
my name. This is all of my people.
Yes, that's
you
what
got
I'm saying.
Fabulous, 2 Chainz, Jeezy. The only thing that could make it better, and I know it will never happen, is if Jay-Z was there. If Jay-Z
Man,
was
what
there.
you said?
Well, that's his make it better.
Nigga,
Mine is
What
Nas.
you said?
Yeah,
Mine
Oh,
Mine
yeah.
is Nas.
Nas is cold, too. I ain't gonna lie. I would act crazy. I would go, what is it called? Stand.
Fandom.
Yes, fandemonium, okay?
Well,
He
the new-
fine.
Well, we don't know nothing about that. Anyway,
guess.
we're
My
all
ladies, my
we're
ladies.
all beautiful people. Thank you. You have no help with that today. You're going to have to be a solo act with that shit. I'm here to tell you right now. But speaking of festivals, we're going to get right down to the news because everybody knows DaBaby, not Little Baby. DaBaby has been in the news out of Charlotte, North Carolina. He's a North Carolina nigga, man. Forgive him.
Ain't that your
He knows.
favorite rapper?
The clown.
Who?
I used to love him at first. I ain't gonna lie. It was like a little chocolate jar, you know what I'm talking about? But now.
So as we spoke about last week, I think we spoke about this last week.
Yeah.
DaBaby got on stage at Rolling Loud in Miami, and he was finished with his performance, and as T.I. brought it to my attention, people do this all the time. It's like when you get off stage, all my people, if you ain't got no STDs, make some noise.
Yeah.
If you ain't make some noise. If you getting money out there, make some noise. If you got a
Yes.
full-time job, you take care of your kids, and you don't need no nigga help, make some noise. Like,
And
people are okay with that. But DaBaby decided, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot and you a man, put your lights up.
There's some
But
suspect
just
shit
like
going
this
on.
up.
If you ain't got HIV and AIDS or none of them deadly fucking diseases, put your hands up. And he caught a lot of flack, and Gigi's looking kind of wild.
Because that was a little too far.
Yeah,
brother.
but it to me, and everybody says, well, he wouldn't be in trouble if he just apologized.
There it is.
And since then, he's been booted off of 3 different festivals.
Woo-wee!
And he's lost. I know of one endorsement he lost with the
Yes.
whole clothing company,
Boohoo.
but someone said there was a few more that he lost. I don't personally know. I didn't see those parts. But it was Boohoo Man.
Yeah,
Boohoo
Boohoo
Man.
Man.
Hey, Boohoo Man, reach
I
out
could
to us,
not
man. We
believe
need
it.
some
So-
of that bread
No,
over
right?
there.
So when they do those big
We got
festivals,
some models.
at what level do you not get paid? Like, what level of artist? Is he a level of artist that gets paid at those big
Of
festivals?
course. He's
Yes, he's
I
a
know-
headliner.
I
I'm
know,
talking
'cause you know-
200,000 or better.
Because you know some of them don't get paid. They just, it's just
He-
for a show.
Like you have to think
I'm talking about the
DaBaby.
smaller acts.
DaBaby's a pop star, not just a rapper. He's a pop star.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get at least 200 grand or better.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that he's missed out, he's been booted from 3 shows.
Damn, so that's at least 6.
That's at least a
Yes,
$500,000.
half a
like
million.
easy, at least. And I don't know what it is after taxes, but it's still up front. It's a $500,000. And initially, when he got booted from the first show, he was like, "Whatever, y'all want to be
Right.
followers, do your thing."
Right.
He got booted from the second show. He was like, "Well, I apologize."
I bet you didn't say shit this morning.
But it was
But
a
he only
backhanded apology.
He only apologized for half of it.
Yes, thank you.
He
Because that
didn't
was a backhanded
apologize for the
apology.
LBGTQ community. He apologized for the HIV thing. And then he got booted from the third show, and today he made a formal apology from his people, and we will put it on the screen as I read it. Social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have the opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. As a man who has had to make his own way from very difficult circumstances, the projects. I'm just filling that part in for him.
Oh, my goodness.
Having people I know publicly working against me, knowing what I needed was education on these topics and guidance, has been challenging. I appreciate the many people who came to me with kindness, who reached out to me privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. That's what I needed, and it was received. I want to apologize to the LGBTQ plus, I don't know what the plus part is, whatever, community, not whatever. It's important.
Fix it. All right.
Community for the hurtful and triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV and AIDS, and I know education on this topic is important. Love to all. God bless DaBaby.
Somebody else wrote that shit.
Hey man, that's what you pay him for.
Somebody else wrote that shit.
That's what you pay people for. It is what it
But
is.
is that him or is that his pockets talking?
I would say it's
That's my question.
It's two.
Well,
It's two
I
groups.
think
of,
they go one in hand in hand. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's crazy.
My pockets is on me.
There's
and if
two. There's two groups of people you can't make fun of. You can't make a ill comment about. You can't make fun. The alphabet folks
Yes.
and Jewish people.
Yes.
You fuck up with them two people, you will lose money. But you can sit on here and talk about niggas all day. I'm just saying, being real. You can talk about murdering people.
Nick Cannon
killing
found out about the Jewish community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do remember
You
that.
can't fuck with the Jewish community
Yeah.
and the LGBTQ plus community. Them two communities will
What's the
fuck
plus?
your pocket. I think it's other things.
Yeah.
Like the ones with no
The
pronoun.
fluid.
Yeah.
The cis males. if
I would
that's-
have to look it up because
Like-
be having an informed conversation. But
Yeah,
it's different.
Okay, but let me take it away
Non-binary
from
or
the
something.
baby and just put it on. Let's say he's a person. Like for me, he disrespects a community. They feel disrespected.
Yes.
And you want him to apologize. Let's say he apologized the first day.
Yes. That's all you had to do.
To me personally, I don't really know why you want that from him.
Mm-hmm.
To me, if that's who he truly is,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want the apology.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, it's like if you had to force someone into an apology or take money away from them to get an apology, is it really real? Do you really want it?
Right.
Like, that's like people's egos, and that's people's hurt feelings for me personally. Because to me, if that's how he feels, let him stand on it. You don't have to listen to his music. And for me, it's a dangerous situation. Not for me. I'm sorry. I say that a lot.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous situation to put a muzzle over someone's free speech.
Right.
And he was free to speak what he wanted to speak. But you can say, oh, I don't really like what he said. Oh, he disrespected this community. Imagine if you had a thought about a certain community and you stood on your thought and people was like, oh, Gigi can't work with us because she thinks like that. It's like, if you really feel that way, you have a freedom of speech. And if like people start taking people off of platforms or we start muting people, it's like, it's bigger than DaBaby. It's much bigger than DaBaby. It's a whole bunch of people. Like, as a woman, women were not always given the right to vote.
To speak.
Like, people didn't even want to hear women speak.
To even run for vice president.
Yes.
Y'all couldn't get a credit card without your husband up to a certain point.
Yes.
Got that right.
So imagine if someone said, all right, we kind of tired of hearing women speak. They've been speaking too much. How would you feel about that?
Shoot, that's Kevin Samuels. And I rest my case.
Well, Kevin...
No,
I rest my case.
I got
Kev Sams. No, I was playing. But the thing is, I think the whole, but yeah, the whole thing, I don't even think it's the freedom of speech thing. It's just like, I feel like sometimes we forget that heavy is the head that wears the crown. And in certain positions, it's just certain responsibilities that just come with the game and fame. And I hate to say it like that, but no one's perfect. So things like that happen where you do say your truest, your truest feelings in the world. And it get, people might clap back at it. You feel me? But at the end of the day, if he would have did that first apology, said, I'm sorry because I'm human, everyone would respect it and took it, I think they would have took it genuinely. But the fact that he waited till it kind of looks like it's fake in his pockets. Now you seen this big deal because he came back with a video. Like, let's not forget, the man had a backhanded halfway apology, dropped another controversy video on top of that. He like tried to ride the wave, and you get humbled. Like, I just want everybody to know, like, you can get humbled. Even Tory Lanez was humble for a little bit. Yeah, y'all might not thought, oh, they cancel culture him down. Nah, but he still felt it. I'm pretty sure he still felt the backlash of certain things going on when the people decide. Now, the hard part about this situation is we can't say what the people, you feel me? Because they pick and choose. They side differently. It could be the same issues, but if Kylie Jenner might say it or if Megan Thee Stallion say it, they might react differently, which I think.
Here it goes.
Like, real talk.
Two things about it.
I think the people decide.
I agree with him. Why would you want an apology from him? And he does have the right to speak. Just don't support him. It's not muting him. Now, here it goes. With that freedom of speech,
yes,
you gotta you take what comes with that.
Yes.
You have the right to say whatever the fuck you want to say, but you got to be able to deal with the consequences of the people that get affected. Now, if you don't really want to apologize or you don't really think you affected them, fucking stand on it.
Right.
Yeah. But when you lose that money, now you got to figure out another way to come back.
So
you have the right to say whatever the fuck you want to say. Stand on that shit, my nigga.
But I just feel like you just got to move differently. When you a celebrity, when you are on those certain platforms, you just have to.
Certain shit you just can't open your mouth about and got to know.
And that's just out of respect to everybody. Even the little comments I say on this podcast, somebody could research that 10, 20 years ago and be like, well, Gigi said it, and I got to come back. What am I going to do? Hey, if I offended y'all, I genuinely apologize. All, But that was my feelings at that time, But through hearing people out, I get it,
It's still like you can say, oh well, you can say what you want to say. You have the freedom to say what you want to say, but you have to deal with the consequences. In a way, that's not giving you the freedom to say what you want to say.
Okay.
Because if people are, because to me now, I don't feel like every festival who had him on their roster feels like they no longer want him on their roster.
Okay.
I think it's actually the opposite. I think they probably do, but I think it's almost like it's free publicity now to say, oh, we're taking DaBaby off. Because some of these festivals I've never heard of in my life.
Really?
Like, I've heard of Lollapalooza, but
some big ones.
Some of the ones he's doing and they're taking them off, I've never heard of in my life.
Really?
And I think it's clickbait. I think it's very, very it's just free promo. Because Shade Room is going to push that.
Or are they protecting themselves, Theo?
I think part of it could be protecting yourself, but I don't think people are not. First of all, I don't think white people are not coming to your festival because you have DaBaby on there.
Okay.
Sorry, I just don't.
I think
They
are.
may not listen to
They're
his.
diehard fans.
They may not. I think that if
They are.
First of all, the kind of people who go to festivals are usually like stoners and usually like people who are, what are they called?
Fans?
Well, I'm
No,
gonna tell
not
you, he a
fans.
pop star not because of black people. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yes, but
he's
point,
a rock star
But
because of
that's
white
my
people.
point. People get on the stage and say way more wild stuff on a weekly basis than DaBaby said, and someone made a point to say it online. They're like, people get on stage and they talk about killing each other. People get on stage and they talk about I rate this blah blah blah. They do. You just don't hear it because you don't hear that type of music. I'm telling you. People do it all the time. Just nobody says anything.
Right.
We're quick to kill him. Not we, because I ain't killing.
Right.
But black people
But
just
people.
are quick to kill him because he's one of our own. White people don't do that to each other. But that's a whole nother story. We can
Shoot,
get
I
into
don't
R.
think it's the
Kelly.
black people canceling them. Y'all, the black people more understanding, I think, than the white people are.
Nah.
That's my opinion.
And I don't know. Like
It's
he
50-50.
apologized. He apologized today. Hopefully he starts to get his money back. It is what it is. It don't put no money in my pocket. I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest.
Not a dollar.
Missing
But
out on
because
a
we
million.
here, we gotta talk about is what it is. It is what it is, and that's on that. Now, did you see the video that that Julio sent to the
Which one? Because y'all sent a whole lot of, especially
All right,
the
we're
one
gonna
with my
play it
man.
with this girl right here.
Go ahead and let this part two out because I think a lot of women are really, really confused by it. If you're in a relationship with a man, then yes. If you're in a relationship, you guys are committed to each other, living together, engaged, married, what have you. Yes, there comes a responsibility of him helping out with the bills. But I'm talking about women who are just dating a man. She's just dating him and she expects him to be responsible for her bills. No, he's not. No, he's not. A man giving you money should be an addition to what you already have. It shouldn't be a necessity. You can't pay your bills if he doesn't give you money. And I'm sick and tired of women on the post talking about so I'm supposed to lay down with him and give and sleep with him and give him this. And what do I get in return? You get dick in return. That's what happens when you sleep with somebody. You give him your cuckoo, he give you his penis, y'all put it together. It's an even trade. That's what you're getting. And if you feel like if you lay down with a man and you need to get paid for it, or you want to charge him for your time for being there, that's called prostitution. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But go ahead and give him rounded out to a price.
Sissy around the price.
And we will cover that coming up. And we are back. So that young lady is fired up. Never heard it put like that, but
Energy.
it's something I've been saying for a while anyway.
Yeah.
Some shit I spewed out all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she basically stated, as you saw, she's tired of hearing women talk about how they want a man to pay their bills and they're barely even in a relationship. It's like, bro, if we live together, we get married, we are married, yes, then we both are paying bills. But if I'm just taking you on dates every now and then, it's like, girl, I don't even want to hear about your bills. Sorry.
Agreed.
All jokes aside, I'm serious. So, Gigi, tell us, because we're men, tell us
Yes.
what your expectation is in dating a man, and when would you expect a man to kick in on bills?
So I expect to kick in, of course, when we're married. Like, that's my personal whatever. That's when I think you should be taking everything over. But as far as boyfriend, girlfriend, and dating, I feel like y'all are individuals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until marriage. So certain things he's going to have to handle on his own, like his bills and mine. I also don't believe in shacking up either. Like, yes, we can be together, whatever. But if we're shacking up stuff, I will expect an engagement, some type of something showing that we're moving, you know, living together, and we're moving forward for marriage. Like, I'm not gonna play the whole housey thing because I just don't believe in that. Me personally.
Cool beans.
Me personally. But like you said something before that. You was like, dang, you just said something. I'm like, that's a great point. But yeah, I don't know. Dang, I can't remember what you said.
No, it's really just.
Oh yeah, like if my tire got flattened or something in our
Yeah.
relationship, and he like for instance, my tire got flattened. My boyfriend bought the first tire or whatever, but then it got flattened again. I covered it. I ain't call him up like, you need to handle this or whatever. Like, my tire flattened, like da-da-da. But like, he might help, assist, make sure I'm taken care of good. But I'm not expecting him to handle that because it's really not his responsibility. Does that make any sense?
Yep.
But the extras, like if a nigga do something, that's a plus. Like,
That's a plus.
The money is a plus.
Cool beans.
But you said
Yeah.
you said something interesting, and you said it pretty fast, and people might have missed it. You said if y'all are married, you expect him to pay all the bills.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I'll handle whatever.
Boy, I
Now
love
I
these
might handle
topics.
utilities. I might handle whatever,
love
but
this
I'm there
shit.
for the rainy day. Like
I'm here for these
wifey
topics.
there for the rainy day. You know what
Rainy
I'm
day?
saying?
Rainy day.
I'm there for rainy day.
Rainy day. Okay,
I'm there
cool.
for rainy day. I'm there for, when the birthdays come around, he's getting treated like a king. It's things as a woman gonna do, but I expect him to be the provider. Me personally.
You
yes.
do realize you the only one in here tonight, right?
I know I ain't
Hey,
married.
She can feel how
Not
she want to
yet.
feel.
My
Oh,
Prince
I
Charming
love
is
this
coming.
If she wants a man to pay all the bills,
Cool.
He's coming.
that is the man she's looking for.
Yes.
I'm with it, sis. I'm there for it.
I ain't no deadbeat or nothing.
Bob or Enrique will be happy to take her on.
Hey, don't leave. Hey, he said Bob
Hey.
Enrique. Don't leave out Brandon. I'll
No.
date Brandon now.
Well, White Brandon will help her out also.
Black Brandon too.
White Bob or Enrique. The fictitious
Enrique.
Latino dude.
Enrique, who's part of the cartel, will help her out.
Can I hop in on this little
Yes,
topic?
brother,
I
come
love
on.
this
Yeah,
shit.
I would like to hear before I
Yes,
move
married
on.
point of view.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the dating, then I'll get to the married part.
Okay.
Talk to us.
All right, so for the dating, like CEO, I don't want to fucking hear about your bills and your crying. Now, if you hit a hard spot, meaning like pandemic hit, you lost your shit, and I can help out, cool, I don't mind helping out. But if we just randomly going on dates here and there, we really ain't thing, ma'am, you just got some grade A penis. That's all you got. Hopefully I got some grade A vagina, and we made an even
Not
exchange.
hopefully shady.
Now it's real. I don't know what you got, but I know what I know what I'm toting.
That nigga said toting.
No,
He is from the south.
Julio.
Toting.
But nah, I don't believe in that. I'm paying you. Like, I cannot stand to hear that
Yeah,
shit. And I'm
that's
like,
crazy.
who the
Boyfriend,
fuck
girlfriend?
raised you? Now, the marriage shit.
Yes. Talk
Okay,
to me.
cool. It's funny to hear people's expectations prior to ever being in a fucking marriage because it's not the way the shit's gonna work. Now, what works in your house, it works for you.
Okay.
And what works in our house is we splitting them motherfuckers 50-50 until I get to a point where I can turn her into a stay-home mom. Not I'm forcing her, but the money's so prevalent that she don't need to work. I'd rather her making sure the kids have that extra help because I'm doing all these extra projects out the house that bring in that much income that her working now doesn't need it. And it's better for her to be home, one of the parents, to spend more time at home.
Okay.
And I would love to do that. We're not there yet.
When you both got together, you both were clearly more of a project.
We were poor.
You were a project.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Gigi, are you taking on a project at 30? You're 30 years old?
Yeah, I'm 30.
If you meet a man, like, okay, you have a dude.
Yes.
Let's say y'all don't work out. God, we don't want that to happen. But let's say you had to go back out into the dating world.
Okay.
Are you taking on a project or does he need to come complete already?
Oh, not complete. Not at all. I'm not complete. You feel me? I'm not all the way exactly where I want to be. You feel me? And
So
that's another reason
could he
why.
make less than you?
Yeah.
Why would it matter if he ain't
Yeah.
paying your bills and y'all just dating?
There it is.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but
it's
she wants
just
to get married.
I just gotta know he got an ambition and drive and stuff like that too. Like
What-
all that stuff counters in.
what if
'Cause some
there's a-
niggas are comfortable.
What if there's a
some
cap?
women are comfortable, if you know what I mean.
What if there's a cap?
couch hopping?
What if there's a cap to his ambition? He wants to be a teacher. That type of shit where there's gonna be a
And
limit.
I don't mind that. That's a career choice. That's perfectly fine. What I'm saying is a man that's like, hey, I want to ride this wave. Gigi look like she got to let me just go on here and ride this on out. I'm going to cut the grass. I'm going to cook the dinner. I'm gonna compensate.
There you
Okay?
go.
I can't do that type of project.
Why
I give you
not?
about 3 months, brother, then we're going to have to work
Your
some
grass
out.
is cut and your pork and beans
Nah,
are cooked.
we gotta work
They
something out.
gonna
Now,
rub
if I'm
your
a
feet.
millionaire, that's different. But I ain't there yet, baby. It's coming though. It's coming. It's coming.
Well, we have this one young fellow. His money was not up to par. It says Clayton County man was arrested after shooting his girlfriend 4 times because the password for his unemployment account would not work.
Bro. This is not even the funny. This is some sad shit.
That's domestic violence.
That's
Nigga,
beyond,
that's attempted murder.
Yeah,
What
that's
you talking
attempted
about?
murder and DV.
like at what you know how easy it is to reset. It actually says it in the
Yes.
comments,
I've
bro.
never received
Reset the
unemployment.
password.
yes.
Oh, it's not hard.
But
to
I
do.
don't know.
It's not hard that you can. It's like any other place. Reset password. It's not hard to fucking do.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Is she okay or she died?
We don't know. Clayton County, South Side.
Heavenly Father,
Everything goes on in Clayco.
blessed Lord.
If the shit been in a rap song, don't move there if you ain't from here. I'm just saying, bro. If they yelled that bitch out and screamed it in the rap song, don't move your ass to Atlanta and be like, you gonna move there.
Oh, nah.
Oh, actually, it ain't even safe in the places that we use. I looked over from my partner's apartment, whatever,
Yeah.
and you can see fucking Buckhead. I was like, the fucking ghetto. They
What? Buckhead the ghetto?
Yes,
you know how many shootings in there had in the last 6 months?
Fucking ghetto. It
Listen
is
to
what it is.
ghetto.
I thought it was
It's rough over that bitch.
Bucket.
Hey, so the other day, man, I strolled across. Side note, I strolled across the young lady that Drake was on a date with that they said he's dating.
Yes.
One of them got.
I had never seen her face up close and personal.
Okay.
She looks very tranny like.
Oh, come on,
She body
Julio.
up. Don't get me wrong.
You know he like them hard-faced girls. That's why he giving me such a hard time giving him, baby.
In that picture, she did have like strong features.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, they could have been a bad picture.
Yeah.
He like them hard-faced girls.
But one of them got to be tough. Cause I seen that fucking Drake picture, and that looked like he typed the caption.
And he is
Yes,
Shade.
bitch.
about
Shade.
this.
I
Yes.
love you, baby.
Yes,
Speaking
bitch.
of the picture, when Drake said he's looking a little like suspect in that picture, man.
It's mine.
He look like he trying to be a bad bitch in that picture. I'm just saying.
I was
And I'm
just
going to stand
what?
beside him.
What kind of money do you have to stand that way and just be okay?
Y'all gonna quit roasting my man.
Hey, it look
He
like,
did not come for y'all.
It looked like he was
He
trying to
didn't?
be Billy Porter's sidekick.
You better leave my man alone.
Hey, man.
Drake, you look good. You look cozy, baby. And I
Certified
want to cuddle
lover
with
when
you.
the last
boy.
time-
I want to cuddle with you, baby.
Hey, my
Call me.
king is a cozy nigga. Said no woman
Says
ever.
Gigi De Niro, his future wife.
My protector is a cozy nigga. Said no woman ever.
Hey, man.
My provider, Drake.
Oh my god.
I love you, baby.
Hey, I fuck with Drake with his music though. I just thought
Yes,
the picture
he
was funny as hell.
hard. Even the stance was hard, baby.
Hard to duplicate if you a straight male.
Hey, y'all leave Drake alone, man.
Thank
Drake,
you.
he does look wild in that picture.
Ain't wild. He means
my
But
man
solid.
I've learned that people make excuses for you.
I think
when
he has
you're
a type,
famous
though.
and you
What y'all
get
think?
money.
Drake definitely has a type.
By that picture,
Yeah,
look like his
it's
type
called
is a dude.
athletes and fucking girls with big butts.
Yeah. Or hard faces.
Or dudes.
She missed the
She
athletes.
missed the
part.
athletes.
No, he dated Serena.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
He ain't talking
He
about
don't like
Beckham
men.
He talking about the one that playing in the
No,
NBA.
he likes Serena, big booty Rena. He like big booty Rena.
Hey man, he does. I do remember that. Him and Common like
Yes,
Serena Williams.
they
He
sure
actually
did.
likes Skylar Diggins too. I remember the
believe
the
that.
SP thing.
Nigga, Skylar
I love her,
Diggins-
though.
Oh, she's married
Yeah,
now.
she's married now.
I love
To
both
the
of them.
guy from Notre Dame, the football player that used to play football at Notre Dame.
That's so sweet.
Oh,
Shout out to them, man. Skylar Diggins
It's her
been
birthday
killing it.
today.
Who?
Skylar's.
Oh shit! Look at that, right on point with it.
Congratulations.
I'm hitting the lotto this week. That shit was on.
Shout
point.
out Lena Wraith or Waith or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She's
Lena
the creator of The Shy.
Yes, my show.
Lena
Shy
Waith.
has been renewed for a 5th season. Yeah, 5th season, man. Shout
That's
out to her.
lit. I love that show.
Are you watching it right now?
Yes.
Really?
Me and Bae, we watch them on Sundays together.
Hey, what's his
They
name?
got a show together.
Oh shit! What's his name?
We don't want to do that on
It start with a G.
Gigi the Dad.
Nira.
Follow
Anyway.
her. She won't bite.
Have any one of you ever seen Shameless?
No.
I've seen small clips of it, but I've heard shit about it. Like, oh yeah, it's wild.
I just heard it was good as hell.
It's next level, man.
Oh,
I
it's
am on
wild.
season 9. It has 11 seasons, and I started it like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, you've been binge
I
watching
am
that.
like a junkie when it comes to television, when it's the show that I like. And I will be finished by next week.
Let
And
us
I will
know.
come back to tell you all about it, man. I got to give you the breakdown of the show. It's very real. It's very like real life situations from
Okay.
2 parents. The mother was bipolar, and she passed that on to one of her kids because they had a bunch of kids together, like 6 or 7 kids together.
Okay.
And she was on all different kinds of drugs, mostly opioids and
What?
meth.
The mom.
Yes. And then the dad was an alcoholic, and he did every kind of drug that you could possibly do.
And they was
Crack
watching the kids.
cocaine. No, that's the point. Neither one of them were. They left their 9-year-old who was in the 4th grade to watch all of the younger
Oh,
kids.
my God.
And she grew up, but they all grew up together, and it just tells their whole story. The dad was an opportunist. He was straight when he needed to be straight. He was gay when it needed to be gay. He did whatever he needed to do to get through the day. It's a very, very dope show.
Ooh, wee.
Oh,
I'm about to
boy.
Damn, I
watch
thought
it.
it's bad when I want some alcohol. Shit.
Is it on Netflix, Hulu?
It is on Netflix. The
Okay.
first 10 seasons are on Netflix, and the 11th season is on Showtime, I want to
Okay.
say.
Oh, cool. So it must
it
be
out.
still showing on TV.
No, it ended. It actually ended in January. They announced the ending of the show, but the show ended during the pandemic.
Oh, man.
Hey, man. We still in the pandemic. Now that I
Okay.
think about it. We might be shutting down soon, too, y'all.
What?
Yeah, they about to.
This
Motherfuckers won't wear a
country.
mask, bro.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They won't get vaccinated. They won't wear a mask.
Oh,
and then
you
they go
live in
into-
Atlanta, so you don't have to worry about it.
I know, right?
Nobody's following those rules.
Cool.
Then y'all see a picture from Lollapalooza?
No, what
Yeah.
happened?
Bro, that shit was, hey,
It was crazy.
That
What
was-
happened?
If
Too
you look at a
many people.
picture, like a
Oh,
bunch
okay.
of ants all in the same
the
room.
crowd.
yeah.
It was crazy.
Ooh, wee. Well, you know they fined 2 Americans who falsified some vaccination documents.
Really?
16,000 apiece.
Where? What did
Going
they do
to
with it?
Canada.
Oh, really?
Yes. That's nuts, ain't it?
Did they hold them till they get the money?
Yep. No, they ain't hold them till they get the money. They let them go, but they are fined that, so they probably got to pay that, to
Oh,
the
you
courts.
let me go. You ain't never getting that money. I'm
But
telling
yeah,
you
they got
right
a big trouble behind that, y'all. Canada do not play.
Funny enough, if you go to countries in the Middle East, like say Kuwait,
Yeah.
and you come up where you owe them money,
Yeah.
you won't get the fuck out of the country.
Till you
You
owe
shouldn't.
them?
Yeah, until you pay off their money.
Yeah.
Like, so if you ever like leave, say you owe a phone bill and you're a U.S. person that works in Kuwait and you owe a phone bill, don't fucking go back unless you got the cash on hand.
Oh, wow.
I can't go back to Kuwait unless I got like 10 racks on hand. 'Cause I don't know if I owe them any phone bills or anything when I left, because I left abruptly when I left. I left like
Where
the
you
same
running
day.
from, Julio?
No, I was
keep
I
it
was
to
tired of the
I don't
contract.
know this man. Who is that man? I don't know that man.
Nah, I was tired of the contract. I was ready to go, and I just made a decision. I
You
was
said, "I'm
leaving that
out."
night. Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
All right, Julio, we're not going to tell nobody else. Anyway, that's our time for the day, y'all. Gigi is here. Tiffany will be back next week. Let them know where to find y'all at on IG, man.
Well, follow your girl JIGI_DNIRO, baby. I won't buy it.
That's what she says. What's the show IG?
No, go ahead with yours. I'm going to tell you
At,
this.
okay, he got it.
It's
All right.
at THE_CO_show_podcast.
Hey, look it up, and then I'll give
That
mine.
sounds like a lot.
'Cause it is.
Follow with me at JULIOATL_ the shortest
Oh, there it
fucking IG on here.
And you can find me at the.co.show. Again, that's at the.co.show. And the show's Instagram is at at THE_CO_show_podcast. Again, that's at THE_CO_show_podcast. And you can find a bunch of content on
It's
that.
right here at the bottom of the screen. Just follow that.
America's favorite podcast show.
Okay? Shit. All right.
Gigi's
I'm with it.
doing-
I claim that shit.
Speaking, Lord,
Gigi's
miracles
the
can
girl when you
happen.
go to the movies. Please put away your phones. We don't want any interruptions during the show. And we out.
Peace.